Hi students, in this video we are going to learn about integrals of the form integration of dx divided by a plus b cos square x, and then integration of dx divided by a plus b sin square x, and finally integration of dx divided by a cos square x plus b sin x cos x plus c sin square x. When we get problems in this model, actually here a and b are constants. When we get this type of problems, what we do is we divide numerator and denominator by cos square x, and then we will get tan x. That tan x will be considered as t, and then when we do derivative on both sides, we will get secant square x dx is equal to dt, and then we will do the integration. We will solve problems related to these concepts so that you will have clear idea about it. Now we move on to first question. The first question is evaluate integration of dx divided by a square sin square x plus b square cos square x. It is in this form. What we do is, as per the procedure, we divide numerator and denominator by cos square x. Hence, we are dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x. We get dx divided by cos square x will give us secant square x, and a square divided by a square sin square x divided by cos square x can be written as a square tan square x plus b square cos square x divided by cos square x will give us b square. And then in the denominator we have tan square x, in which we have to take tan x as t. When we do derivative on both sides with respect to x, we get secant square x dx is equal to dt. Hence, in this place d secant square x dx, we can substitute dt and this a square as it is, and in place of tan square x, we can substitute t square plus b square. Now, if you observe it, it is in the form of quadratic expression in t without middle term. Hence, the coefficient of t square should be 1. Hence, we can take a square as common. When we take a square as common, we get t square plus b square by a square. This constant should be written in the form of square, and this a square can be brought outside the integration. So, we get 1 by a square into dt divided by t square plus b by a whole square. Now it is in the form of quadratic expression without middle term. Now we can apply the formula 1 by a into, already 1 by a square is there. In this formula 1 by a, in place of a we are substituting b by a, tan inverse of x by a. In place of x we are substituting t, in place of a we are substituting b by a, and then we do the normal simplification. This a will come to the numerator, a and a square will get cancelled. In place of t we can substitute tan x, and then this a will go to the numerator. Finally, we get 1 divided by ab into tan inverse of a into tan x divided by b plus c. I hope you understand this concept clearly. The important thing what we do is we are dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x, and tan x will be considered as t, and then when we do simplification it will come to the form of quadratic expression without middle term, and then you know how to solve it. Now we move on to next question. Evaluate integration of dx divided by 1 plus sin square x. It is in this form, a plus b sin square x. So what we do is, here numerator and denominator should be divided by cos square x. So when we do it, we get integration of secant square x dx divided by 1 divided by cos square x can be written as secant square x plus sin square x divided by cos square x can be written as tan square x. In the denominator we should not have secant square x, but here we have secant square x. What we must do is, this must be converted into tan x. We have the formula that 1 plus tan square x is equal to secant square x. Please students, please remember that in the denominator you should not have secant square x. It must be converted in tan square x. So we converted this as 1 plus tan square x. Already this plus tan square exists, and then when we add it we get 2 tan square x. and then in the denominator we have tan x, it can be considered as t. So when we do derivative on both sides, we get secant square x dx is equal to dt. So in place of secant square x dx we will substitute dt, and then 1 plus 2 t square. Now you just look at this 1 plus 2 t square. It is the quadratic expression in t without middle term. Hence the coefficient of t square should be 1. In order to make it as 1, we are taking 2 as common in the denominator. We get t square plus 1 by 2. And then this 1 by 2 can be taken outside the integration. And this constant will be written in the form of square. Now we can apply integration of dx divided by x square plus a square formula. That is 1 by a. This 1 by 2 comes from this 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a. In place of x we are substituting t, in place of a we are substituting 1 by root 2, and then in place of t we can substitute tan x. Then we will do the further simplification. We will get the answer. I hope you understand this problem also. Now concepts are very clear to you, I think. Next we move on to next question. Evaluate integration of dx divided by 3 plus 2 cos square x. If you look at this, the problem is in this form. Hence numerator and denominator should be divided by cos square x. So we get secant square x divided by 3 secant square x plus 2. I already told you in the denominator we should not have secant square x. When we have secant square x, we will use the formula 1 plus tan square x. This 3 can be multiplied inside the bracket. Already this 2 exists. So 2 plus 3 plus 3 tan square x. 2 plus 3 can be added together. It forms 5, and then plus 3 tan square x. You know very well that in the denominator we have tan square x, in which we will take tan x, that will be considered as t, and then when we do derivative on both sides, we get secant square x dx is equal to dt. In place of secant square x dx we will substitute dt, and then 5 as it is plus 3 as it is. In place of tan square x we will substitute t square. And now it is in the form of quadratic expression in t without middle term. Here what we need to do is the coefficient of t square should be converted as 1. Hence we take 3 as common in the denominator. We get t square plus 5 by 3. This constant should be written in the form of square. So square root of 5 divided by square root of 3 whole square. Now it is in the form of integration of dx divided by x square plus a square. So we can apply 1 by a into tan inverse of x. This 1 by 3 comes as it is, and then 1 by a. When we write it, we get this expression tan inverse of t by a. So in place of t we will substitute tan x, and then when we do further simplification we are getting the final answer. I hope you can easily understand all this problem. Now we move on to next question. Again it is in the form of the same question. So numerator and denominator should be divided by cos square x. 1 divided by cos square x becomes secant square x in the denominator, and then sin square x divided by cos square x become tan square x. Cos square x divided by cos square x will get cancelled. 5 will be retained. In the denominator we have tan x, so tan x can be considered as t. You know very well that when we do derivative we will get secant square x dx is equal to dt. So in this place we will substitute dt. 4 as it is. In place of tan square we get t square plus 5. It is the quadratic expression in t without middle term. Hence we must convert the coefficient of t square as 1. So in the denominator we take 4 as common, so we get this expression. This constant should be written in the form of square, so we write it as root 5 by 2 whole square. Now again we can use the same 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a formula. When we do further simplification we are getting this final answer. I hope you can understand these problems clearly. Now we move on to next concept. This problem also comes under the same concept, but we need to do some simplification. We know sin 3x formula, that is 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. We are writing it in the numerator and the denominator. We have sin x, so we can divide numerator and denominator by sin x. When we do it, we get this form. Now it is the integral form we have seen till now. What we need to do is we need to divide the numerator and denominator by cos square x, and the procedure will be the same. Only in this place, in place of sin 3x we substitute its formula, and then numerator and denominator are divided by sin x. So the problem will be converted into the form that we require, and then you know very well that in the denominator we should not have secant square x, hence we will convert that into 1 plus tan square x, and then we will do further simplification. Then tan x will be considered as t, and then we will do derivative on both sides. We will apply the formula. I hope it will be easy for you if you understand these first two steps. Now we move on to next question. Here, evaluate integration of cos x divided by cos 3x. We know the formula for cos 3x, that is 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. In the numerator and denominators we have cos x, so we are dividing numerator and denominator by cos x. We get this form. Once we get this form, it is easy. But in the denominator, actually if we got the form here, but when we do when we divide numerator and denominator by cos square x, we will get secant square x in the denominator, we will not get tan x. So this 3 can be written as 3 into 1. In this one we can introduce sin square x plus cos square x, and then we can multiply this minus 3 inside the bracket. Now we simplify this, so we get sin 4 cos square x is there, minus 3 cos square x is there, so cos square x minus 3 sin square x. Now it is in the required form. It will appear to be a required form, but it will not give us the final answer. So we have to do further simplification here. We have seen it. Now we got the required form. Now numerator and denominator should be divided by cos square x, and then you know how to proceed further. In the numerator we will get secant square x. In the denominator we have tan x. Tan x will be considered as t, and then when we do further simplification we will get this answer. You know this procedure very well because we have seen many problems in this video. I hope you understand all these concepts. Thank you students. Thanks for your cooperation.